I'm ready for this. I'm ready to beat Deadlocked today. Today is the day. Today is the day I beat Deadlocked. I'm hacking. Alright. Now I'm beating Deadlocked. Why is... Alright, that was weird. There's an icon stuck inside of a spike. But it does not matter. Alright, I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. Alright, I need to walk in. I'm not gonna throw this time. Bro, is this gonna be the 4 spikes? Completion. This is really gonna be like my second most attempted level. Actually, no, that title goes to the 4 spikes. Because there's the Fall of Dreams and then the 4 spikes, which is second. The Fall of Dreams is like an old level that I created like 2 years ago, and it took me over a year to verify. But that's when I was terrible at Geometry Dash. And I think I uploaded it like last year. It took me like over 10,000 attempts to verify. If you lock in, you will become a Giga Chad. And I don't know why, but whenever I start recording, I instantly just start sweating. Or at least when I start recording, and I play Geometry Dash, I instantly start sweating. I think I just accidentally did a frame perfect. Guys, did you know that every click is a frame perfect? Because there's only one way to do every single click possible. Heh. Bro, I literally, like, I'm not always ready to click with like both fingers. I wanted to get rid of the white icon. After this, I'm gonna check how many attempts it took me to beat Deadlocked. Yo, how did I just do that? I didn't even take the coin route. The point of getting the key was to make it easier. Because I don't know why, but that green orb timing is kind of hard. Oh! I did Deadlocked! Yes! Let's go! 1,551 attempts. Woo! Alright. So. Alright, guys. Already. I'm starting Clubstep. Because, like, I don't want to make a short video. Like, this is gonna low-key be a YouTube short if I don't try to beat Clubstep. So I'm starting Clubstep today. I did do a practice run of this level earlier. And I did beat it with hacking so I could get jam. But then Geode crashed, so I didn't get the jam. And I want to get my jam back. I want to get my jam back! I'm determined to get my jam back! Ah! 53 took my jam. 53% stole my jam. Why did it turn on speed hack automatically? "51 attempts in practice mode. Pretty cooked. I got the level in 51 runs. Let's go. Probably not 51 runs. I don't know how many checkpoints there were. But the amount of checkpoints is how many runs. And I think it places a checkpoint every 5 seconds. And I think Clubstep is about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Someone do the math in the comments. Because that's how many checkpoints were placed, probably. If my math is correct. I also did that UFO part first try in practice mode. So that's sad. Bruh. How did that happen? Do you know that this first part is possible in mini mode? There are a couple frame perfects though, and you can't do the coin route, so it's kind of cooked. The frame perfects are mostly like 60 FPS, so it's not that bad. Actually, no matter what, frame perfects are bad. Like whoever came up with the concept of only one click is correct out of 240 or like 60 or something, depending on how many frames per second it's running on. Only one frame out of the amount of frames per second. So there's one click in a second, and there's 240 clicks per second that are possible. So if you do it randomly, you have a 1 in 240 chance of doing the right one. Like if you just click randomly. Compare that to the orbit last click, which is a 40 FPS frame perfect. If you click randomly, it's a 1 in 40 chance. By the way, guys, after I beat Clubstep, well, after I beat all the main level extreme demons, all the main level demons, I'm gonna beat 9 circles. Then after I beat 9 circles, I'm gonna beat Jawbreaker. Then after Jawbreaker, I'm gonna beat Supersonic. It's basically like a whole lineup of demons. And this is my path to beating Bloodbath. My goal by 2026 is to beat Bloodbath. Now that seems like a lot, but trust me, I can do it. I beat Deadlocked in 3 days, so I think I can beat Bloodbath in a year. I mean, I'm like working my way up. I don't think I'm even gonna get past 9 circles. If I do, it's gonna take like 10 years. So yeah, basically that. Alright. Shebang. Shebang! Let's go. I didn't die there. I didn't think that was auto. I forgot it was auto. I hate the invisible blocks. I need to touch grass. Alright guys, I'm gonna go touch grass. See you tomorrow.